like one should have to wait for some time. Siri, I think. Okay, Tarun, we will go. So, Tarun, you should wait some time. I will take your mock after Sri Hari. Okay. Okay. Sri Hari, tell me something about yourself.
Good evening, sir. My name is Srihari. I have done my BTech from JNTH Hyderabad with a CGPA of 8.5, and I have done my plus 2 from Sri Chaitanya Junior College in Hyderabad, and I have done my schooling from St. Anthony's High School in Sangareddy. I have done my internship in sandwich mining and rock technology about the production of rotary drill bits, and currently I am working in L&T construction as an automation engineer. Like my work profile is based on like automating the most repetitive works in the construction industry, which includes preparing the Excel reports and also generating the AutoCAD drawings from the Python code. And that's it. So,
Okay, great. So you are from which branch?
mechanicals.
Okay. So you are working in the working as a automation engineer.
Hmm.
So what is the role of the automation engineer in a company?
Like sir, in the construction industry, we have some repetitive work, sir. Like in our construction industry, we need to produce drawings for the client approval. Like there will be numerous drawings. Like for every distribution, for every network, we need to draw the drawings. Or for every the network, we need to give that Excel reports to the client for the client approvals. Like if we do it manually, it will take a lot of time. And if we can replace that manual work by some automation by using some Python or etc., this can reduce the manual work and can help the project to complete in a less time than what it used to take previously. Like if you take 1 month to draw one drawing, like from Python it will be able to draw in just one day like that.
Great. So are you happy with your job?
But I said no, sir. Like when I started my BTech, I thought of I will be doing some core work, but because of my fate, I am doing working with the Python. So that's the only.
So do you really think that in coming in the IOCL you will get your core job?
I'm not perfectly like at least I can relate some of my knowledge on the mechanical on those parts. That would be a better option.
Have you tried other PSUs?
Like I have applied for BARC and NPCIL, but I got rejected, and this was the only option for my knowledge.
So like, do you know which sectors in IOCL are working now?
Towards the green revolution, like towards more not the like the product should be like to not cause any pollution like that. They are looking to forward.
Okay. So like, do you know how compressor work?
Compressor, yes.
What is the definition of
Like
compressor?
the compressor is a mechanical device which converts the mechanical work into some kind of pressure energy. Like at the inlet, if we take suppose if you are sucking some air, it will be at somewhat less pressure. But like imagine this as a cylinder. If we are sucking the air in this much volume, and at the final stage, we will compress this entire air in small volume. Like we will try to increase the pressure and the temperature at the end of the process.
Okay. So like, which type of compressor we use? Like, okay. So what is the difference between compressor and pumps?
So compressor, like we will be compressing the gas like for the pump, we will compressing we will be doing with working with the fluid like water or petrol like that.
Okay. In the petrol industry, which type of pumps mainly use?
Like centrifugal pumps,
Centrifuge. Which type of impeller we use in petroleum?
petrol,
Like to transport the raw petrol, the raw petroleum fluids, which type of impeller we will use?
Like you are asking about the positive and from impeller, the thing you are asking, or
Like there are there are the three type of impellers: the open impellers, closed impellers,
closed impeller, mixed,
and half open impellers. Do you know about these type of impellers in motors, so in pumps?
like we had that in our college, but I hardly remember.
From which college you are passed out?
Like JNTUH Hyderabad.
And like in second year you read now the turbo machinery.
Uh, from fluid
You
mechanics
never
and both.
you never read about the type of the impellers.
I had, but these things like I don't have that much knowledge. So on this on turbo machinery, I am little bit weak. So
Okay. So have you heard about the jet pump?
that
Jet pump. How we extract petroleum from the earth?
mm,
Do you know the process?
mm,
How we extract petroleum fluids from core of the earth, like the inside the earth?
like we might be installing a pump on the underground there, and with the help of the pump, the pump will give some energy to it so that it could go to that ground level.
We
I think
extract petroleum from the ground, not
yes.
sending to the ground.
And like from the ground, I am saying from the ground, the fluid must be transferred to somewhat higher level now. So it should
Okay.
have some sufficient energy to travel. That I'm saying.
Okay. But like what is the maximum suction height for any pump?
Maximum suction height. So that will be given by net positive suction head available. From that,
For the
we
water,
will be
what is the maximum height?
the water. So for the 10.3 meters. So,
Okay, approximate 10.3 meter. If we assume the most of the
mm,
petroleum holes are deep, like 100 meter also. So do you really think
mm.
this pump will work?
Like we can arrange like series of pumps now in that way. Like if
Series
one
of
pump
pumps.
can, like I am assuming that
So
I don't know
you
exactly. Like
so you install a pump inside a deep hole in a series.
no, sir, I am just relating it with the I said no, in the construction industry. Or also like some of the seniors said that they will transfer the water like from the river to the district, like to the households, like to the
Okay.
instead of using one
For the
single
river,
pump,
it's okay
inter.
because the water
Hmm.
is present in the surface now. But in the
Yes,
petroleum
sir.
holes, most of the time petrol is deep inside like 100 or 150 meter.
Hmm.
So how you extract the petroleum products from there to the surface of the earth?
I'm not sure.
Okay, leave
Sorry.
it.
Hmm.
So when we transport petroleum fluids by the pipes, which type of precautions we should take place? We should take
Type of
protection. We should take when we transport petroleum
protection.
fluids by pipelines.
So as we know that the petroleum is highly inflammable, we must make sure that it is not ignited like it can cause a severe blast out like that. So that it should be protected even at the inflammation, and it should not. mm,
Okay. Do you know difference between the flash point or fire point?
Flash point and flash point. So flash point means like after some first like just we ignited the fuel, one point will come first, and then later one more point. Like first, after some delay, the second point will come. So like, uh,
Okay, if I have a drum of the diesel, if I just ignite and just give a fire to the drum, do you really think diesel start combust?
combustion. Like it will take some time, like it will take some time and then it will diesel.
Okay, give it like take a glass of diesel, just
Hmm.
like spark a matches and drop
Hmm.
in the glass of diesel. Do you really think start like diesel will start burning?
Diesel. Like it should have like enough air for the combustion also.
So what do you think? It will start or not?
Like if you close that lid just after passing that match to work, like
No, no. It's
it
just
might.
open. It's just open glass. You have diesel in just an
Uh,
open glass.
hmm.
You spark a matches and just drop in the diesel. Will it ignite the diesel or not?
It will ignite. I mean, open thing, it will take some time. Like it will start initially at the top, and it will ignite.
Like, can you start ignition from the liquid diesel?
Liquid diesel.
Okay, what should be the state of the diesel to start combustion?
Diesel, like even in the diesel engines also, like we will be using some like we will be making them to get to some kind of pressure or temperature. At that temperature, like we can.
Okay. When we transport petroleum fluids by the trucks, have you seen any trucks on the road which are
Yes, sir,
carrying petroleum fluids? Okay.
like
What is the difference
cylindrical
between
and the
the ordinary trucks and the petroleum trucks?
umbilical. Like this inflammable part must be a difference. Like some tankers might carry some milk or water. They have they know that the water won't ignite, like combustion won't happen there. But here we need to make sure that the combustion won't happen.
So, but
And
the difference in the design.
design.
If one tanker carry milk or water, or other will
Hmm.
carry the petroleum fluids, what are the design difference between them?
Design. I'm not getting ideas. So can you give
Okay,
any hint
leave it.
or
Okay, leave it. How you define the quality of petrol?
by the octane number?
What the meaning of if I say octane number 10? What the meaning of octane number 10?
Like it shows the proportion of ethanol, proportion of methanol. In that way, what is the proportion of that methanol? Or we will get from that octane number.
If I say octane number 10, it mean it's have ethanol.
No, no, ethanol, so not ethanol, sir. Like I'm not getting the name like like the name of some compound will be there. That proportion we will be getting from
Okay, which petrol have better quality? Octane number 10 or octane number 90?
octane number 90.
Octane number 90 have better quality of petrol.
Yes,
And what about the diesel? How we define the quality of diesel?
diesel by the C10 number.
Which number?
CETN is C10 number.
C10 number. Okay, if I tell the C10 number C10 10 or C10 90, which is good quality of diesel?
C10 90.
C10 90. Are you
Uh,
sure or are you just guessing the things?
these like octane thing, I am sure, sir, like octane thing, but I assume C10 also follow the same logic.
Okay. Okay. we should like now we can conclude your interview. Like if you are going in a petroleum industry, no, Sri Hari, you have to read, like you have to learn something about the petroleum engineering, especially how IOCL, this type of pump, this type of systems are used to extract the petroleum fluids from the earth core. This type of motor, this type of pump, this type of machines are used, especially turbo machinery. IOCL, most of the time they focus on their turbo machinery and pipelines. Okay, so you should read which type of pipelines they are used. If they are different by the ordinary pipeline which are used for the carrying the water, what the difference between the type of the, okay, so like do some R&D and at least you know the basic of things, how petrol extract, how we disintegrate petroleum from diesel and the other petroleum things and all. Okay, so you should read about these things. Okay, best of luck.